Yo, Pete Gang. Time for me to do my picks for the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And I gotta say, man, I was 3-3. I didn't get the scores. They weren't even close. The only thing that was relatively close score-wise was the Rams and Lions game. So I'm gonna go in order by game. So first game, Texans at the Ravens. Lamar Jackson's having MVP year. I don't know if they have announced it. I haven't really been paying attention to awards yet, but it is what it is. But he should be the MVP. Ravens got a really good defense. CJ Stroud, he's playing like he's been in the league before as a rookie. He's playing like he's a 5, 6 year vet. Nico Collins went off last game, and the defense has stepped up for the Texans. And I think this is going to be a real interesting game. I think it's going to be closer than what some people are thinking. I know the Ravens are 9.5 point favorite. If people start betting on that, it'll probably come down. But I don't really look at points like that. But I think it's going to be closer than people are thinking. Even saying that, I am going to go with the Ravens just because I think Lamar Jackson is a bigger difference maker than CJ Stroud is, and just because of the experience. I know I've said that before in other picks, but whatever. I'm rolling with that. I'm rolling with the Ravens. I got the Ravens winning 27-24. So I think it's going to be a pretty close game, 3 points. Maybe a touchdown lead, but I'm sticking with 27-24. Next game, Packers at Niners. Now, this is a game I didn't see coming. I really didn't. I did not expect the Packers to do what they did against Dallas. I did say I thought Dallas was going to blow out the Packers, and boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong. And I know people try to look at stats, and if you didn't watch that game, it wasn't as close as the final score indicated. But anyways, back to my picks. Jordan Love been balling out. These guys, one of the youngest team, if not the youngest team in the league, and they're playing like they've been here before. The defense has definitely stepped up. Especially in the last games leading up to the playoffs and the wild card game. Aaron Jones, one of the best running backs in the league, and it's going to be real interesting. And on the Niners got a high-power offense. You really don't know what angle they'll come from, but we know that running game is where they make their bread and butter. And the Niners defense want to turn you over, get some 3-and-outs, get off the field quick. And I think it's going to be an interesting game. I know this one had a high favorability for San Francisco. I'm just looking at how those guys played, and of course, Brock Purdy was an MVP candidate until Lamar Jackson beat him, and Brock Purdy threw 4 interceptions. But having said that, the Niners seem rested. They're getting healthier through the reports. I think the Packers is going to be a team to contend with in the NFC in the future. Having said that, I think the Niners' experience is too much. I think the talent is too much. Even though the Niners secondary can be had at times, but they have a very, very solid defense that is very tough to score on. But saying that, I think it's going to be probably I'll go 2 possession game. I'm going with the 49ers 30, Packers 20. That's the score I'm rolling with. Next game, Bucks at the Lions. And I think honestly, this is probably the second most interesting game in the divisional round. The Lions, they're gonna be Detroit's gonna be rocking in Ford Field. The Lions got their first win in 30 plus years. Baker Mayfield looked like Tom Brady-ish against the Eagles' horrible defense. But having said that, I think Baker has definitely played well this season, and a lot of people sold him short, especially myself. But he definitely proved that he could be. Excuse me. He could be in the immediate future plans for the Bucks. But having said that, I think the Lions may get to their first NFC championship. I think the Lions going to win this game. I'm going with the Lions 35-28. And the last game, Chiefs at Bills. Man, the new rivalry, the new quarterback rivalry in the AFC. Patrick Mahomes has beaten Josh Allen twice in the playoffs. Um, Josh Allen has a better record against Patrick Mahomes in the regular season. And I'm going to say this. If turnovers, I know turnovers are the difference in all these games, but this one is specifically, I think, and whoever turns the ball over less will win this game. And I'm gonna say this: I know the receiver Rice. I know he had a coming out party against Miami, but you're going against another cold weather team, and all that snow that's in Buffalo with all their a bunch of their fans helping to shovel. But I think this is the best game of this playoff round, and man, it's hard to pick. I mean, I know I rode with home teams this entire picks, but I might have to make it 4-0 for the home team to win this, for to win their game. I think Josh Allen gonna keep the turnovers down. I think the Bills have ran the ball well recently ever since firing their last OC. I know Kansas City's defense is legit. Um, I know Steve. He's a really good physical corner. He can definitely. That match was going to be real interesting between him and Diggs, especially with Gabe Davis being hurt. And man, this is going to be a hard one. This is definitely a pick. If you're a bet man, this is a pick 'em game in my opinion. If he picked the Chiefs, I would understand why. If he picked the Bills, I would understand why. But you know what? I'm gonna roll with the Bills, and I think it's gonna be a relatively low-scoring game because of the weather conditions. I could be wrong, and because both of these quarterbacks got incredible arm strength, and they're both top 5 in the league. But I'm gonna go with the Bills, man. I'm gonna go with the Bills 21-17. Those are my picks. Be easy, everybody. Deuces.